So let's say you have a large salon staff and you still need to conduct team meetings even when your staff is at home. On this video, I'm gonna show you a killer way to leverage some technology and make sure your staff is extremely productive. Hey, it's Jason Everett with HighPerformanceSalon.com, and inside our High Performance Salon Academy, we have a lot of salons asking, Jason, I have a large staff, 20, 30, 50, or even 100 people. How do I have an incredible team meeting where I can keep everybody engaged and not have them check out? So a couple tips I wanna give you. This is definitely something you wanna use a technology called Zoom because it can accommodate rooms of hundreds of people, and you can set up your Zoom so you can view up to 50 people at a time on your screen. An incredible way to do it. Number one, pro tip, make sure every single one of your team members has their cameras on, but they come on the call with everyone muted. You can mute everybody as they come in if you need to, but it really allows you to have a quality team meeting. Then what I would recommend that they do is start out the meeting by saying, hey, everybody type in the chat a bright spot in your day. So have them type in 1, 2, or maybe even 3 bright spots in their day. That's something that made them smile, that made them laugh, because you want them to start focusing on the positive. Heaven forbid they're watching the news right now and they're just in this downward spiral. Getting them to recognize something that's positive can be really, really impactful. One other hot tip, if your staff is still on unemployment, they are no longer employees of the company, you cannot require them to come to team meetings. This is assuming that your staff is actually employed by the company, but they can no longer come into work and actually do any hair, so you still got to get them involved in a process, and having a team meeting is a great way to build community while your salon is closed inside of Zoom. Then, once you get those bright spots in the day, you want to explain something called a mastermind. What we're going to do is we're going to leverage all the brain power of all your amazing, incredible, awesome staff and use something in Zoom called a breakout room. What you can do to build a breakout room is you can put people in groups of 4, 5, 6 max, what you want to do. Break them up into those groups. So if you've got, let's say you've got 12 people on your team, you would want to create 2 rooms of 6, and you put them in those breakout rooms, let them go talk to each other because they go get private video rooms where they can unmute themselves and talk. And what you want them to talk about in those breakout rooms is, what can we do right now as a business to keep our clients and customers engaged in the salon and have us get ready to go when we open the doors and we get consumed with that flood of business that's gonna come to us. So what you wanna do is let them go in those rooms. Each one of them can share some of their best of ideas, and then bring them back into the main room. Okay, so you put them in the Zoom rooms or in the breakout rooms, you bring them back into your main room, and then one at a time you just say, who heard some really great ideas? And just say, type into the chat the word share if you want to share your amazing idea. And it might take a minute at first for them to start responding, but sooner or later, somebody's going to start to share. Then another person's going to share. Then another person. When they say the word share, unmute them in the room and let them share the idea, and make sure that person acknowledges who had the idea, if it was their idea, if they heard it from somebody else, and let that snowball of ideas keep trickling in. Because I will tell you right now, even though you're the owner, you may not be the smartest person on that call. I promise you, your team will come up with some incredible ideas of what you can do during this downtime that you have, right? Where you're probably working harder than you've ever worked before, but your staff has nothing to do and you need to keep them in a good place. And I'll just tell you right now more than ever, your ability to connect with your customers, make one-on-one phone calls, and build better relationships with them has never been so great. What would you do? What would you do with your time if you said, I wish I just had a few extra hours to get this done? Now is your time to get that done. It's time to step on the gas pedal, help your salon move, and use your staff to do so. So if you like this video, if you have a large team, and again, you can break them up into larger groups if you need to, but no more than groups of 6. If you like this video and you want to see more great content like this, we have a Facebook group called #SalonStrong. All one word, #SalonStrong. Go find that group. You can fill out the information and get invited into it, and you'll see this video and other great tips like it. Can't wait to see you. Looking forward to continuing the conversation there.